You on the technical aspects of rainwater harvesting.
The second is the conduit. The conduit is what takes water from the catchment to your system. Now, when you talk stormwater, you remember we spoke about stormwater drainage systems, and I said we'll do a separate section. This is it. The stormwater drainage is actually a conduit, right? Now, your conduit is the slope. A conduit is an artificially made device. Now, you could jolly well, you know, when you say there are maps of Gurgaon which are available, which show the slopes of Gurgaon and everything, useless, in some ways useless, because when you make the conduit, it's an artificial construct. You could technically just take water from the lower side to the higher side just by planning the slope of your conduit in the reverse direction.
I see.
Right? So knowing what the conduits that exist currently in taking water from your catchment to wherever you want to is very, very critical.
I see.
So typically when you plan a rainwater harvesting system, you will have some conduits that are already existing. So in a condominium complex, there will be a stormwater drainage system that has been made. On the sides of the road, there will be some drains that are there.
Correct.
Right? So there are some systems that already exist. Knowing what they are and their slopes and mapping them is also extremely important. Second, keeping them clean becomes so important. Each person who places a washing machine in the balcony of his house is actually sending soap water into the stormwater drainage system.
I see.
A stormwater drainage system is designed to carry only rainwater. So if everybody was allowing that to happen, you wouldn't have any problem at all. You could do rainwater harvesting, just diverting water from that stormwater drainage. But that doesn't happen. You have contaminants getting. Each slum that gets made is so. So you know, so the layout of the conduit, existing conduits, and the quality of water flowing in them both become extremely important in your design of your structure. So I might actually make a decision that even though the most logical place to make my structure is point X, I might make it a few meters ahead of it because I can see another drain which is carrying some contaminated water mixing with my drain at that point. So I say, okay, I'll make my structure before it hits that contamination point, right? So that again is a planning.
And how close should they be with each other, the stormwater drain conduit and the rainwater harvesting? Are they
Have to be
naturally
connected.
They have to be connected.
After all, you have to divert water from the existing conduits into your rainwater harvesting system.
I see.
And so for that, usually what you end up doing is you take the ready-made system that's there,
Okay.
and after you've done your calculations to see where it has to be made, you create your own small conduit that links the existing conduit with the space that is available to you for making the rainwater harvesting system.
I see. Okay.